Hey, it's Mr. Rockhart, everything. I'm in the lab. Of course, I got to do that work. Just finished this shirt here, but I'm out here anyway with my work glasses. I think I might wear these, kind of look professional. But go check out the videos, y'all. For the people trying to get this thing really popping. Got the heat press going over here. I got to finish up some stuff. Got these popping. Come check it out. For the people, we always out here. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Come check your boy out. We out. All right, guys. I think it's time for a poll. Are you more worried about your health or your wealth? Let me know in the comments. For the people, y'all. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. For the people. Episode 8. I'm starting to get out of it. These things are really picking up the shit. Okay. And I'm working on not using profanity. Try to get a lot better on this one, guys. All right, so for the people, episode 8. This particular one, I want to talk about health and wealth. Okay, so unfortunately for the average person, in the way that the Americas has taught us that wealth means you have, a bunch of money, you've accumulated a bunch of things, cars, money, jewelry, things of that nature. Big house, white picket fence, all of that stuff. Now, mind you, all of those things are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm pretty sure they're fun. You know what I'm saying? I've had them. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have them too. For you guys who haven't had them, hopefully soon you will. So you get a chance to experience that at least one time in your life. But it's just that it's fun, and sometimes it's not fun, or sometimes it will become not being fun. Okay. For me, however, I have a totally different outlook on wealth. I believe that my wealth is my health. If I am able to go out and do all of the things that I want to do, need to do, in order for me to obtain the nice house, the nice car, all of the attributes to put in them and what have you. If I'm not able to, physically go out here and do these things, I don't have any wealth. Your health literally is your wealth. If you cannot go out here and physically go do the job, you won't be able to get any money. Okay. And there's a lot of people now that are going to work and killing themselves to go to work for that almighty dollar. And of course, I'm not saying don't go to work. I'm not saying don't go to work. By no means. I am saying, however, get you a better eating regimen going on. Also get you a workout regimen going on, and make sure that you learn to start, getting yourself in the house, get yourself in the house in enough time for you to get enough rest for your body, so you can be rejuvenated for when you do go to work. You don't want to go to work tired every day because you done beat yourself to shit the day before or 2 or 3 days before, what have you, and not be recovered for the next day so you can get out here and you can go do it again. So unfortunately, the way that the Americas have the system, you're supposed to go to work, shut up, do the job that we tell you to do, and then leave, go home. All right. Unfortunately, when you leave and go home, you have other things you got to do as well. So, crap. So you go home, and if you got an old lady, you got an old man, depending on what you are, you have to, and I'm gonna say entertain, but I really don't mean entertain. It's just the word that I'm using right now. But you got to spend that quality time with them. If you have children, you got to spend your quality time with your children. Then you have to have detox time for yourself at the same time. And I believe that all of those things are necessary in order for you to be able to function on a day-to-day basis. I know, and I'll give you a story. I know before I worked for the railroad, and we would put in some long hours over there. You know, average 10 hours a day over there. Sometimes longer than that, especially if we had a derailment or something like that. You know, it could get longer. Okay, and believe it or not, I used to go to the gym for 2 or 3 hours after I got off, regardless, because I knew that if I didn't go to the gym, then it wasn't gonna happen. I was just freaking tired, it wasn't gonna happen. So I made sure that I still went in there and got that, so I didn't have a whole bunch of social time at that time, but I still made sure that I went to work, so I was able to get my money so I could pay my bills. Also took care of my health, so I was able to go to the gym. And then after that, it's time to go to sleep. Unfortunately, I got to go to sleep, get back up, and start this thing all over again. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that I wasn't still tired, because I was, but I wasn't as tired as some of the younger guys that worked over there that partied all goddamn night and got drunk and whatever else, you know, things that they might have done, you know, just because they felt like they could. But I know I still made all of those things happen, is the point that I'm trying to get across right now. I still made sure that I did, you know, everything that I need to do, every component of being able to take care of my health so I can go and get my wealth, you know. So this is a little question. If you guys want to put this thing in the comment or whatever, that's fine. And of course, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm asking for a comment right now, you know. And really, you don't have to put it on, that's cool too, but think about, you know, what you have to go through throughout the course of the day. You know, what time you got to get up in the morning to get ready so you can start to go to work and things of that nature. Not only that, you know, how long does it physically take you to get to work? When you get to work, how long are you working? You know, once you get off of work, you have to go to the store, you have to go pick up children, you know, what different things that you have to do before you can even get back home throughout the course of the day, right? And then once you get home, how many different things that you have to do, and then do that, you know, 5 days a week or however long your work week is. Some people I know work 4, some people 3. So however many work days you have, guys, just kind of start figuring that out. Like, how much time are you spending to get ready to go to work, and, you know, map out the whole rest of your day, and then how much time are you actually taking out for the most important thing, which is taking care of your health, in order for you to continue to get that money. Because you got to remember, guys, it's like once you start to get up there to, and shit, I'm gonna drop down here. I'll be 47 in a week or 2, but I'm gonna drop down here for some of you people. You know, people started getting sick at 30, 35-year-olds. You know, you got high blood pressure, hypertension, you know what I'm saying, diabetes, and a whole host of other things, right? Sore joints, arthritis, you know, just a whole host of ailments, you know, that you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Okay, now, for me, I wouldn't want to go around and keep punching somebody's clock and keep wearing myself down and tearing my body down. Because at the end of the day, you're going to need your body. And look at all of those people who did go do that, yourself included, who have all of these ailments or injuries that I'm talking about. You know, and start just literally watching and asking people how old are they when they tell you that they have an ailment. Don't go ask nobody. You sick, you fucked up. I mean, you messed up. P said everybody messed up or whatever. No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying, if by chance you hear somebody saying, hey man, I gotta lose weight, I'm getting too fat, I'm borderline diabetic or whatever, you know what I'm saying, one of those things, oh my God, my knee is hurting all the time. When you see that person, ask them, are you exercising? Why do you believe that your knee is hurting? Or why do you believe that you're borderline diabetic? Start asking those people those questions. And not only when you ask them those questions, ask them how old are they? How old were they when that started? And you'll start to figure out that this thing called work that you're trying to go to do to accumulate this wealth so you can have things that's unfortunately are basically for other people and not necessarily for yourself. Because I'm gonna give you an example, you know, outside of the material parts of it, there's no difference between a Ford Festiva and a fucking an Aston Martin or a Bentley or whatever. When you start thinking about what the function is of said vehicle, there's no difference in it. You know what I mean? A Ford Focus is going to get you to work, to the theater, on your dates, pick up your children, whatever else, the exact same way that a Bentley GT Continental would, or a Range Rover Sport would, or a fucking Lamborghini would, because they all are cars, they all drive, they all get you there. So at the end of the day, there's really no difference in them because they all are going to get you there. All of the rest of the stuff is because you feel like, you need to impress somebody, or you want to impress somebody, or you want to shine. You know what I mean? Or then again, there are a couple of people, not a whole bunch of guys, but there are a couple of people that actually work hard enough and built a business or built a brand or saved their money for that in particular, which means they sacrificed a bunch of other things. All right? They sacrificed a bunch of other things to get there, so they may not live, in a $100,000 or $200,000 house. They may not even have one. They might still be living with their parents because they wanted to save enough money to get that car, know where they want it to be, and then also be able to go and afford a place at the same time. So there's a bunch of different variables with that, but for the average person, that's not the situation. You know what I mean? And I spoke about this a little bit on another video. You'll make $50,000 a year and you'll go spend $50,000 on a Mercedes because society, the Americans tell you that a Mercedes is a status symbol. And it may be a status symbol. But I think I would rather drive a Ford Focus, and spend, $300 a month versus having a Mercedes and spend $1,000 a month. It's still going to get me there. I might not look quite as good when I get there, but I still got over there. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So I'm going to try to start keeping these videos up under 15 minutes, guys. So I'm going to start winding this down. If you guys want to hear a part 2, or if I come up with a part 2, we'll get it. Okay. Again, guys, it's for the people. Episode 8, health and wealth. Let's focus on getting our health together, guys, and then push a little bit harder. You understand what I'm talking about? To get the wealth and get the other things. Again, I'm not saying don't get them, guys. I'm saying make sure that you're able to enjoy them once you do. And if you're hurting, you know what I'm saying? If you're sore all the time, if you're tired all the time, you're not going to be able to enjoy these things. And I would hate to see anybody, stuck up, sit in the house, got to go to the doctor all the time. You need to have this check, you got to get this prescription and all that. I would hate to see anybody doing that. But of course, you guys, I'm a trainer. I see and hear it all the time. Been hearing it for a long time because people have been focused solely on taking care of their, wealth instead of taking care of their health. You know what I mean? And now they're in the doctors all the time and totally complaining about everything that they do. So, all right, guys, check me out. For the people, episode 8. I'm going for real this time. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Fuck with your boy. Come on. Bye. You got to believe who you are.